Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. We have everything we need to get going. Go make all these railguns and stuff. That requires us going over to Aquilo, though, and we got problems there. Before we even get there, though, I could see if we could set up at least some form of the rock changing business. We've got some crushers still here, I believe. That's what we need for it. Do we? We have 10 more crushers. Okay. So the idea here is to have the rocks be able to come down and turn into other rocks or something. It's going to require removing even more of the solar panels. Might be more of a manual system. See if there's probably ways to make it figure out whether or not we have each individual kinds of rocks or something. But for now, just give us some space here. Get the crushers crush ready. Get some of these, get some of those. Really, not quite right. We're gonna have the splitter here, and then this here. It's gonna just go around the crushers and then come back out again. Space stuff, crushers. A couple of these. And then we'll have this go this way. The whole thing can come back into here. Or it can be on both sides. Everything's gonna be great. Alright. You are going to grab metallic shards and sometimes make carbide, sometimes make oxide. Then you're gonna do carbonic to other things. And you're gonna do oxide to other things. I'm sure it's gonna be just plenty of everything here. A little bit of things become a little bit of other things. These ones are crushing. Get some of the other ones. And we have some of other things here. It all goes through here, and it goes over to here. Then it gets over to here to make some stuff. Should be great. Don't really have too much carbon. We have a carbon removing area. Not really. We have the carbon and the ice here. It gets to here and then this kind of stops. Sulfur, we have the sulfur removing system here. We got carbon here too. The current setup doesn't really allow for make the carbon go away. That's clearly going to be part of a problem. But now this will grab some of these, make some of the other stuff. A speed of 1 every 2 seconds. We might need more than this. We can even switch the things around as necessary. So for right now, I can switch a bunch of those into other things. Faster speed. Then power is also a concern. But for now, see how this holds up. In terms of amount of rocks coming through and then turning into other things, we're gonna get down into here and be used for making stuff. Let's leave something. The sulfur and the carbon are backed up here already, so it's actually fine. Otherwise, it's doing stuff. Okay. Making more ammo again. Fill that up. No steel getting over to here for these guys. Should we get some? You turn off just all steel production. So I have the steel down here. It's gonna make it up to here. You get turned into regular ammo first. Okay. Well, once that gets filled up again, we're mostly full on these, it looks like. So, that's alright. Anyways, Well, that takes care of this, kinda. Maybe. Always expand this. Try to have some kind of system for switching it between. Because even when it does this, 40% of the time it still just stays the same. Something like that. That's what the recipe is here. It also gets less things. We go from 40, we go from 1 chunk to 0.8 of a chunk. I guess 40% of the time, or 40% it makes that. It's still the 80% though. Interesting. That'll just help also have less rocks. Just keeps on working. It's doing its best. Okay. There's some ice coming in. Get some more water. Well, that'll be good. We see total power anywhere here? Production, blueprint, tips, logistics network. There's production and stuff. We need more iron again. That's good. Fluids, building, solution, kills. Don't really have power poles to click on to get straight to the power network. Logistics network. Electric network. There it is. Yeah. Depending on where we are, it's up and down a bit. It's bend down. It's enough currently, but yeah. That's another problem. As long as we've got enough power to swing the arms around and load ammunition, I think we're mostly okay. We'll see how things go, though. We've got enough things made, so it should probably be fine. But look at our current location in the space map here, though. Right, Glemma. Solar power in space, 200%. Over here, it's 60. So, things are definitely going to be going slower if we don't have even enough power here. If it's at 60, turns to be like 3 times more. It's definitely going to be running at a little bit of a deficit here. Enough to still kind of work, though. Also, there's not like nighttime problems or anything. But yeah, it's a bit of a problem. You're missing coal. You're never going to grab the coal because the coal's from over here. That's obviously not right. There you go. Now I can get some more explosives. Fantastic. We still just have way too many of this kind of rock. This whole system is kind of getting some rocks, but not really. It's managing to remove 3 per second. Switch it into some other rocks, kinda. So just need to throw some away here. Plus we're going to be getting even more kinds of rocks as we venture out here. You can mostly oxide as we get further out, though, so we'll see about that. Ammo's looking better. Rockets are fine. I'm not going to be firing any railguns because we're not going to get out that far yet. Yeah. Let us start making our way over to Aquilo. On the map here. This is the route we're taking. More and more big oxide asteroids. Kind of peaks before we get there and then goes down slightly, which is okay. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah. This system, or something of this nature, set to change oxide asteroids into other things, will be much more useful out here where there's like only the oxide asteroids. It's definitely going to move that direction. Piercing guns working great. Rocks coming in, doing the wonky over, back, down, back, and again, or over system that we got going on here. But it's working. Okay. In terms of how many rockets and stuff we have in play here, we got another 8,000 in storage. So that's gonna be fine on that front. Well, that should be good. Here come the rockets. Blowing stuff up. I'll keep working for a good while here. Other kinds of rocks. All the... No. Most of these rocks have been taken out now. We're getting more iron and copper coming in. It's also good. And it looks like we're pretty much at the point where we don't need to throw more of these rocks away right now. Well, that can work. Defenses. They're defending. Okay. Now, basically, when you get over here to Aquilo, drop down, make sure there's space for all the other things we're dropping down, turn the power back on, make it not be frozen. Because right now it is frozen solid. It wouldn't even take the stuff out of the landing pad, which we're definitely going to need to have it do. We don't even need more boxes in general. We'll see. Launching more. Rockets are getting put in. It's going great. We're making some more rockets. That's all this working. Okay. Electricity is still looking okay. Getting more different kinds of stuff. Using up some of these. Making more fuel. Going at a good pace. And more of the big oxide chunks. That's all the rockets are for. And yeah. Guns deal with the medium-sized ones. And small. That works out. Some big chunks here. And so we have all these rockets. We have to see if the number of railgun turrets we've set up is actually necessary. We'd rather have too many, though. Obviously. Okay. These are not necessary at this point either. No more of those to really switch around. Not too many of anything. We can switch these around to be just taking out the oxide ones. Change them to things. It is decreasing our stuff. 0.5 to 0.4 of a thing. Yep. So it does just destroy some of it. That's okay. Alright. How many rockets are we down to now? Used about 400 so far. We also use less rockets when we're actually just parked, so that's also fine. Power's looking yellow. Check here. Power. Satisfaction is red, actually. Turn off those crushers. It's gonna not use as much energy. Turn on other ones though. Solar panels decreasing. Productivity decreasing. Ability to do things potentially decreasing. This one's out of ammo somehow. This is trying to go and grab ammo, but it can't. It's trying to grab if the ammo's going too quickly and then it can't grab it. It's trying. Grab it. Let's do the full rotation and work. There, I got some. It's having a hard time. Power draw is unfortunate. Low power. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Alright. Everything here just work long enough for me to drop everything I need here. Like myself. Also, let me just make a blueprint of this whole thing. Okay. Good place somewhere. Drop the planet. Drop all the stuff. Turn on the power. Maybe turn on the power and then drop the stuff because we don't have space for it. We need more boxes just in general here, too. Alright. First thing we need to do is turn back on this. Oh, we brought it with us. Okay, perfect. No electricity until it gets hotter. These are already burning through everything here. Okay. The idea is that this is enough to turn everything on here. Got some space in here. Start dropping stuff. Heating it up. Oh boy. Electricity is... there's some. Needs to get to 500 here. It's up to 102. Also need to get the power working. Oh boy. Is this going to be enough? So now we have other problems. For making more solid fuel, that's down here. We just get warmed up enough to start turning things on. That'd be good. Just give me all that. We have our supplies. Boxes here. Take those. Okay. Yeah, well, let's see if it's enough. It's heating things up. Just heat up through all of this. We got 6 of these going, so it should be heating everything up relatively quickly. These getting fuel. Maybe when it gets to here. We don't have it burning anything though, so I don't think it's actually going to make power. Electricity is just the solar panels. Stand here and pick up the rest of the solid fuel. Looks like we might need all that we can get. So where is the... we only needed 5, wasn't it? 5 was enough to get it actually started. 170. Just need a bit of heat here. Take all this out of here. Put that in some boxes. These are running out of heat, running out of fuel. Oh boy. Drop more stuff. There's gonna be enough heat to heat things up down here. Heat's getting to here. These parts are warming up. As soon as it gets to 30, these are pumping. That's going. Basically out of solid fuel. Okay, do we have any solid fuel in any other boxes here? We got ice, we got stuff, we got that. Anything else we can burn? We got concrete. Explosives. Rocket fuel, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Out of solid fuel. Amazing. Oh boy. Bring in rocket fuel? Not really. Because we can make it here. Is the thing. Alright. Heat it up as much as you can here. That's all we got. This one's like dropping back down. Amazing. Alright. We cut off connection to the other side here. Don't turn that heat on. Don't waste heat over there. Make it just work over here. Heat up what we can. Output is full. Warm it up, warm it up. Out. It's dropping. The temperature up here, over here, is still increasing though. 30.97. 33. We can propagate a little bit here. Get these things going. Since at 30. 30. Get them frozen. 31. Let's turn these on. Yeah, boy. There's piles of stuff in these guys. Yeah. Amazing. Alright. Drop some more stuff. Any more stuff we could use? We got a whole bunch of this. These are gonna get unfrozen. 30.99. Full of ammonia. Just ammonia and crude oil. Remember here we have ammonia and crude oil. We've got the heat here. Make some solid fuel. As in a chemical plant. Boy. Here's the crude oil. Here's the ammonia. You know. Okay. space station, drop some more stuff. Over here is not unfreezing yet. Underground pipe. Regular pipe. And chemical plant. Making solid fuel from ammonia. It's not on the right side. Great. Plant, solid fuel from ammonia. Let me just grab the rocket fuel. We can make more. We need to get as much more extra heat here as possible. And here. We need solid fuel over to here, or this bit here. If we get some platform and some concrete and some piping and more undergrounds. Not that many undergrounds. And then we're also gonna need for here concrete. Heat pipes, which aren't connected to anything. Pipes across to here. And then heat pipes. And here. And heat pipes. Power. This also don't have power really. Running crude oil. I'm just gonna put it over a box we can pick up from. There's power. It's gonna be power. Okay. Everything's low on power. That's alright. DPing things up. I bet that even things that want some power is good to see. How are we doing here? Full stuff. Back up to space. Drop some more things. Make sure everything's working out here still. Seems to be. Still have ammo. Ammo is not being made. So we lack iron. Making any iron because why? No rocks. No rocks whatsoever in the entire world. Not even any icy rocks somehow. Those all being used up. Got some more stuff. I have no ammo and no rocks. Oh boy. How you guys doing? Eating stuff up? Doing your best? Okay. Just need to drop everything, get out of here. So plenty more to drop here. Absolutely zero rocks somehow. There's still more rocks coming in. So it should be turning into stuff. Those are just no rocks in the entire world. They're coming through here, they're getting used up. These ones are actually using things. We've turned off the throw all the rocks into space. Do what we can here. Things, put in boxes. More boxes. Put more things in boxes. Drop, 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 drop. Okay. Heat is doing as well as it can. Let's run out of heat again. Amazing. It's all the rocket fuel. Let's heat it up a little bit further. We're almost to here. There's still no power. So I think our only power is coming from this, which needs to get to 500. So we need to have this system going again. Where it makes power by putting fuel into here. Aha. Make some power. Use that power to make some power, to make some stuff, to do some stuff. Here is fuel. Fuel these. Fuel that. That's some power. These are frozen because they're on the other side of the line. Just connect those back again. Where is this part even connected to? Up to here. Okay. This is like 218 on this side. Alright. Some more solid fuel. Keep some of these kind of burning. Making solid fuel. You betcha. Alright. Keep dropping stuff from space. Just need to get through this and the carbon fiber. And we're good. Except we need the ammo for getting out of here too. Switch all of these to oxide changers. Dropping stuff. Drop, 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 drop. Go pick up some more fuel for making more heat. For making more solid fuel, for making more heat. Put it away. Drop some stuff. I also need to drop the electromagnetic plants. Anything else? Most of this carbon fiber, these electromagnetic plants. I think we're good. After that, we can worry about everything else here. There's no metallic stuff at all. And all the iron has been used up somehow. Do we have a little bit more iron ore here? That is just being used for things. Okay, electromagnetic plants. And should be good here. Okay. We need to retreat, I would say. With us not on the station. Add station. Just go back to Fugor is fine. Alright. Oh, and station 4. Go. Still have ammo. We still have ammo. There's more that exists. Maybe a few more of these, which is unnecessary. Appreciate it. Alright. Back here. Get all of our stuff out of here. Put it in boxes. These. We get a few things And these arms taking stuff, I guess. Alright. This is still frozen. We're getting some fuel, but it's getting on here and frozen. Okay. Making any power? No, because there's no input fluid because it's frozen. Amazing. There's solid fuel all the way up to here. It's not getting put in because there's no power or something. Make more heat. Can't make more anymore? And no power? What are you doing? No electricity. Okay. This is no fuel. This is no water. This is almost connected. If this heats up a little bit more, we'll have water coming through, and then we can actually do things. Look at that. Well, that's a little bit of something. And now, we have a little bit of power to work with. Ish. Okay. How's the platform doing? Doing alright? We gonna survive? Hopefully. Convert those icy chunks. Try to make some more iron and stuff. Oh boy. Structurally whole still. That's good. Okay, take those chunks and make some stuff sometimes. It's also lower power, so it's making less changes also. In terms of rockets, we got 6.6k still, so that's good. Here's the big chunks. And that becomes nothing. There's some chunks in there. Collector's also a little slow. Alright. That seems to be working. Some solid fuel is getting through here and continue to heat things up. If we can get this to 500 and turn these on, that'd be perfect. This is frozen again. It's just about hanging on here. Input fluid. No input fluid. Why do you got no input fluid? Because there's no ice. It's not getting ice melting. There's no electricity. Are we out of water? There's a series of problems here. Alright. Okay. We're out of water because we're out of. We got more solid fuel here. It's not even going on the belts because it's frozen. Hilarious. Yeah, basically no power because we don't have any power because we don't have any ice. Fix that. Very slow to fix this. We try to place down some more solar panels. That would technically help a little bit. Ish. In a box somewhere. Oh boy. Inventory. There we go. Power pools here. Make everything slightly better. How's this doing? Start to full Gora, everything's fine. Amazing. Everywhere we can put some solar panels here. A little bit. And power poles. The more solar we make, the more we can melt the ice, the more we can actually get things happening here. Ish. Yeah, boy. And power poles need to be placed on all the various ice surfaces. That's also good. Alright. We'll hook together. Yep. Power-wise, definitely not going to be making too much, unfortunately. And temperature's dropping. Okay. Disconnected heat. Disconnected heat. We have power poles on all the sides here too. Okay. Yeah, no water. Making more power here. Is the solar panels going to... We're gonna have to do anything. Kilowatts out of megawatts. Okay. Uh-huh. So we can cut off the size of the powers here. And then power map. This one. And that cuts off that side. We lose these solar panels here. Let's move those back over towards the inner area. I should have no power on this side anymore. Also don't need any power going up this way. Turn that off. Sprinkle these in wherever we can here. Boy. Oh! And then how we put some solar panels in here. It's actually doing stuff. Might just about have it. Or something at least. It's making solid fuel. It's making ice. Huh. Let's put these in where we can. Two more. Okay. And solid fuel's getting up to here. For right now, let's get all these going. And not gonna put it in a box or anything. It's fine. Okay. So it's heating everything up. We're making power. We might be having some output full ice situations here. Because they're not going off and using these for other things. So waiting on the ammonia-ish. Kind of waiting on the amount of solid fuel it's going. It's a long-handed. Kind of turned off half the base, but bootstrapping this back up. Making it work. More stuff in here. I have to manually get all this stuff into the boxes here. Okay. Well, that'll do. We just need to keep heating up here. Get all this power back on. And then we'll have enough to turn the rest of everything on. And then figure out where we're placing all this stuff to make all the stuff we need to make. But for now, well, that is going to be good. We're on the space platform. We don't have enough rocks to even worry about this right now. There's just no rocks in here anymore. Asteroid collectors. Do your thing. Got iron? But really don't. Anyways, I'll keep working. We stock on things while we are out here trying to make things happen. It's an idea. What do you mean you're all out of fuel? What happened? Some fuel's come to here. This part's frozen, because this part of the heat pipes is on this side. Awesome. Alright, Heat is coming back around, so I should be okay to turn back on. Here. Here. Heat that all back up. Put it down here. Yeah, heat is happening. Just the power on this side we're missing. Got a heat pipes connection. Pipelines. Connected here. This part's connected from over here. Winds around. That's heat pipes on. These can turn on. These will work. Okay. It's a system. Just need another 150 degrees, then all the power will turn on. It's gonna be great. Just about managed to get things back and working here. That'd be good. Next time. Goodbye.